Hey, Mom, how are you? Baka? Kappy?
Hello.
Hi. You okay?
That was a poppy seed.
Ew. Gross.
Yeah, especially since it was for making your food.
Oh, gross. You're like, I didn't have a poppy seed bagel today.
Nope,
Whoops,
not for dinner.
whoops, whoops. Sorry, everybody. Well, there's 3 there now. I'll have to pick those up in a minute.
You're the one that when we ask, are there any dishes?
And me!
Alright, so you said we were going to try to feed Ted, talk to
feed
Thane,
Ted, talk
or try
to
to
Thane.
talk to Thane and then do the mission.
Okay.
That's music.
Nice.
Not good music,
I like it.
but it's music.
Fair enough. Life support.
I'm dropping stuff.
You want to ask Thane if he wants to bone?
What up, dude?
You want smash?
Need that dick. That's how you court people, right?
Yeah. Let me see that dick.
Sexual intercourse.
Yeah, just run up to him and scream that.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
Alright, so it'll be after
I
the
shall
mission.
return to my meditations.
And then you'll have to make sure I say the right stuff.
Alright.
So if you gotta look that up again, you can do that. Now we're gonna go on a loyalty mission. I need to stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone.
Kappy, Kappy might be a little hyper.
I shouldn't be. Oh, I did have coffee today, though.
You had coffee.
Yeah. I don't normally have coffee.
Sorry, everybody.
Sorry, everyone.
Where am I?
You're in your chair. Welcome to the stream. No?
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite
Streamer on Twitch. Hey, Baka has resubbed as a tier 2 sub for her 10th month in a row.
Ew.
Says Kappy adorable.
Getting close to getting a purple shirt.
Yeah, she is. 2 months off, Baka. Keep it up.
I gotta readjust how I'm sitting. My toes cramping up. Booyah!
Yeah, don't cramp your toe, yo. That toe is cramping your style. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kappy was not amused.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about completing Tolly's mission?
Not great. I'm really nervous. No, I'm actually not nervous. Oddly, I was super nervous for Thane. I'm worried about all the loyalty missions, and I know this is like the most stressful or like the hardest, so...
It's just the most stressful. I would not say it's the hardest. It's story-wise, it's stressful.
I think it's because I don't want to lose Talia's loyalty. I'd like to keep, I want her to be loyal, so...
That's fair. A fleet of 50,000 craft holding 17 million Quarians.
Damn.
It is the largest array of spacefaring vessels in the known galaxy. Though Quarians on pilgrimage have visited most settled worlds in the galaxy, few outsiders have ever stepped foot inside a Quarian ship.
Damn, okay.
Ready?
Yeah? This'll be interesting, maybe.
She's gonna kill all the Quarians.
Maybe. I'll teach him to try to exile Tali.
You're all dying now!
Alright, so obviously Tali.
Who do you want to take with Tali?
I don't know. I didn't think about this beforehand.
No.
I kind of just fly by the seat of my pants.
I mean, Baka's here, so obviously we're not taking Garrus.
Hell no! I would either lean towards taking Zaid, Kasumi, or oddly,
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite
Streamer, Twitch. Hey, Mr. Caltot with his 5th month in a row says, "Hoy and bye, going to bed, have a great stream."
Have a good night. Or Garrus. So do you have a suggestion, or is it just whatever? Zaid?
We're gonna go with the first one you said.
Okay. I'll go with Zaid.
I don't think I've ever taken Zaid here, so that'll be neat. Alright. Collector Assault Rifle. I'm gonna try the Vindicator. I forgot how that works. Arc Projector is good. Viper is the one I want. Oh, Mantis.
They're both snakes, right?
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
How am I able to use an assault rifle? I'll answer that in a second.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Go ahead and explain.
Oh, the reason I can use an assault rifle as this class is because when we did the Collector Vessel mission, normally when you would pick up weapons after figuring out that the Collectors are actually Protheans, it would allow you to pick up a specific weapon that's your class type, or another weapon of a different class type if you want it. And since the 3 weapon types my class can't carry, instead of giving me one of those weapons, it allowed me to add the ability to carry one of them. So I chose assault rifle, and I didn't get a badass assault rifle with it, I just got the ability to use assault rifles. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I owe Tali a great deal.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
What do we do now?
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Okay, now I'm worried that I'm not gonna get her loyalty, and now I'm scared.
That's why I told you that's why this one's stressful.
I want to get her loyalty. I gotta get it, okay?
Okay. You want to talk to the captain again?
Yeah, sure.
You should speak with Admiral Ron. She's waiting for you up ahead.
Well, you can't.
We'll talk to anyone and everyone we can.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
If Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
It's rough.
Talizora vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
Yes, it's
Avasarala. Yeah. Sorry, I was just like, I was a little distracted during that because I was trying to recognize the voice. Let me read this last sentence before I.
They've been referring to Tali as Voss Normandy.
Okay.
So she said. Then she said this.
Are you part of the trial?
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine Father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
What does her name matter?
I take it being associated with a human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vasnima. Whatever we must call you legally.
Alright, well, let's go.
I just want to comment real quick. I've never seen Zaid with a mask on, and his mask looks fucking crazy.
Doesn't it, though?
It looks so crazy, dude.
Like, I always liked his suit. I thought his suit looked really cool.
That mask looks insane.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side.
Indeed she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'm scared, but I'm honored.
Look at that mask! How is that airtight? His ear is exposed.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Kappy is super nervous. She's shaking.
I said I want to cry. I'm so nervous already.
You got attached to characters?
No.
Don't cry. Shut up.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
It's my pleasure.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vasnima, a proud member of the Migrant Fleet. I regret that her captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the Migrant Fleet. What say you?
No.
I mean, technically they're both no.
It's just which one
It's just which one do you want to say?
I feel like I should say she couldn't have done this.
Okay.
Is that the right one?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard,
Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What?
We need to help.
Keela.
Hey, Creed. Welcome to the fun stream where Kappy's gonna cry.
I'm so nervous.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
I'll say we must.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Hey, Alvidar.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
Are you alright?
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Should we talk to people?
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Well, we'll try talking. Come on.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the Conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Okay.
What did you say?
I jumped when the screen changed because I'm so on edge. It went to like give me information. I was like, oh god, what's happening?
Look at this dude's fucking helmet. That is trippy, dude.
Reminds me of, what is it? I don't remember.
Oh. That's okay.
Everyone's quiet. I want to talk to all the people.
It's about more than just killing Geth. Tali's orders.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
You remember him?
Was he the one that was hiding or whatever, and when they scanned, the collectors went and scanned and they didn't detect him or whatever?
He was the one in the very first mission that was freaking out?
Yeah, and
yes.
Then we had the choice of like being like, no, come with us.
Yeah, exactly, but we told him he could go back to the migrant fleet.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay, well, I want to say, will you speak for Tali?
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the Admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
You have more info?
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
I want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything, and what I remember...
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
I hope you feel better. Literally.
Yeah. The one thing I really like they did with him is all the Quarians seem to walk really slow, and they stand extremely still. Every single one. And him, to show that he was messed up, he's very bouncy and jittery.
Jittery, yeah.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Call Rieger.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
Investigate. All of them if I can.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Can you help somehow?
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty Board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
Why do the Quarians wear their suits on their own ship? Because I am on their ship. So they feel uncomfortable because my germs could be on their ship now. So that's why they wear their suits there, to protect them from me.
Yeah, when we came in, that's the first thing she said is that our ship is...
Our ship is not clean.
Yeah, it's not clean. So we're not clean. And look at fucking Zaid with his hair out.
Yeah, Zaid's all chilling, his ear exposed.
Yeah, that's not clean.
Like, I don't care if my earwax comes out, they'll be fine. They can eat that shit.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy?
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Did the Geth do it?
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. They can screw up a star. Our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
Is it a big problem?
Adam Baldwin? Is that one of the Baldwin brothers?
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
Fighting seems risky.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
Alright.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Getting a lot of Quarian information, aren't
Yeah,
you?
I like it though.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Well, you owe Tali too.
I was gonna say, what's your instinct
Yeah.
say?
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Yes.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
Sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
How does this change things?
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You think Rael was right?
You support experiments on living creatures.
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
I used to wait till my mom went to bed and get out her sewing kit and cut open my toys and then play surgeon and sew them back up.
Did you always succeed?
I mean, I was like, I was really young. I mean, I got them mostly closed.
Were you gonna say 20?
No, I was gonna say like 12.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't that old.
You were like, I was and I was like, were you gonna say 20?
No, I couldn't remember how old I was. I know I was really young.
Okay. Did you get all their guts back in?
I mean, sometimes stuff stuck out. It's hard.
I'm a 12-year-old.
I wasn't a surgeon.
You ready?
Cutting stuffed animals open. Alright, go ahead.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
You study AI?
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth.
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Bye.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Okay, is there anyone else to talk to?
Yes, I think there's two more.
Well, the two other people, I imagine. So, like, it feels like the Tali isn't even really the important part. Like, it's an excuse to have a trial.
It's exactly what that lady was saying, yes.
That's so crappy.
Yeah, this accident made it very convenient for them to have a trial that had direct implications on this political argument they've been having. But they really don't care what happens to Tali or the Alarai. They just care about what the decision is at the end, because that'll push the political landscape in one direction or the other.
Wow.
How fucked up is that shit?
That's even worse. That they just literally don't... if it hadn't been Tali, it would have been someone else. If it had been someone else's child, I guess.
Eventually, yeah.
Alright, next person.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I'm not gonna be like, thanks!
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, are our chances that bad? Yeah, I feel like it, since it doesn't matter, they're probably just gonna be like, Fooker, you know what I mean? Like, it don't matter. So I'm just gonna...
You want to say that?
No, because I already know our chances are bad.
Oh, so you want to say you went too far?
Yeah, just because I'm like, I want to show that I'm on Tali's side.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
All of it.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
I can go do it right now.
Okay.
Alright, I'll be right back. Matt needs some medicine.
She's gonna go get me my drugs. Kappy too nice.
Don't feed them lies. Here you go.
Yeah, drugs. I know, right?
Alright.
Taking it by syringe? Dude, you know it. And a used syringe I found outside, too. Don't do any of that. This is a joke.
Alright. Do you want water?
No, I'll use this.
Okay.
I want you to choose your next choice, and then while they're talking, I'll take my pill.
So we have no idea.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
I thought you were gonna drop it.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Real was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
What kind of bubble?
Bubblegum, duh.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
What about her father?
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Real was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the guest's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the homeworld.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
That's a terrible idea.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
Alright.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I don't remember that line.
Yeah, so you're on Tali's side?
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rail inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining soup wetter he always was.
Well, what makes him so bad?
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
What happened?
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
It's risky.
I hope the Quarian people find someplace to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Uh-oh, you're already laughing.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalcorus Vas Quibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
I mean, we're gonna ask everything.
Okay, we'll start here then.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
Why not leave?
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
I just love the name of ship is Quib.
It's terrible. It's hilarious.
Can you tell me anything about the LRI?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
You favor peace?
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali Zora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Tali Zora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like a good time, right?
Yeah, let's save so we don't have to go through all that again.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Talizor is guilty.
If Talizora is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
Thanks.
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Do you know what's over there?
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the LRI?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the LRI.
Alright.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kila Selai.
That ship looks fucking awesome. That giant globe ship.
Yeah. Right.
We got company.
Prophet rode away.
Ammo back here?
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Railzora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
That's not good.
Nope, they bypassed security protocols.
Awesome. Thanks.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
Yes.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Either way would suck.
Yep.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Railzora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
That one was easy.
This looks interesting.
No?
No.
And not easy.
No.
That was difficult.
Those, I can't do those.
That's okay. That's what I'm here for.
Yay!
Trouble to the left.
soften them up.
Still have combat music. Probably because that is still up.
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Well, that's depressing.
Fucking dark.
Yeah?
Incoming.
Deploying combat drone.
Go get him, Tika. Good girl.
Woo. Okay, good. Fully loaded. Palladium, yeah, dude.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
What do you think?
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
I mean, she was aware of it. Why would I ask if she was aware?
Yeah.
So that seems kind of redundant to me. So I'm just going to say anything useful.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
I'm just gonna say let's go.
We should keep moving.
Right.
Fair?
Yeah, it's
fair enough.
This whole situation is
if that's the decision you want to make, that's a fine decision.
I mean, all decisions I'm sure are fine. It's just that's what I felt like saying.
Good.
I'm trying not to second guess.
weapon will put our people back on the homeworld. And it's all because of Rail, Zora.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
You need a second?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
He did what he could.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Yeah. Hey!
Hostile spotted.
Stick your head out. Thank you. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
Are you okay?
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
Well, yeah, granted he wanted to keep his promise, but it wasn't... It was total shit. I'm gonna put that's what... No, I don't... I'm gonna put he wanted to keep his promise. I mean...
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Well, if she doesn't want us to use it, I'm not going to, so I'm not gonna go, we need to use this, because no. If she's that adamant we'll see a trial, but obviously I'm gonna be like, we're not gonna do it.
What's up, 3D Waffle? You sound delicious.
Yeah, I was about to say, that sounds nummies.
I love waffles.
We're not gonna decide anything here. Let's see what the admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Okay. Man, this is a whole depressing...
I told you this one was stressful.
But it's not in the way that I was expecting.
I knew it wasn't. I knew this is...
To face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
Like, I thought this was going to be really, really difficult. Like, hard, but it's emotionally difficult.
A pity Shepard passed.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Well, we did all those things. Not you could have waited. So, I'm gonna say you should pardon Tali.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Okay, so I don't need evidence.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. Han Garel wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
I don't know what to say now, but I'm really emotional that she was cleared of charges. Oh my goodness.
You okay?
Yeah. I got massive goosebumps when they said she was cleared of charges.
You're all teary-eyed.
I get emotionally invested.
Nuh-uh.
Okay.
Good luck in the war.
No. No. I feel like I either want to say don't go to war, she's with me, because like I just feel like I don't know.
Choose one.
No. No.
Mm-hmm.
No. Then I'm gonna say that she's with me.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
You're not disappointed?
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Right, well... I'm not gonna say I didn't do it for her dad, because that just sounds kind of shitty. So I'm just gonna say let's go home.
Come on, Tali Zora, Boss Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
I'll take it.
Okay, way to run a moment, Shepard. I'll take it. Hey, more tech damage.
You ready to go back?
Yeah. That was really good. It wasn't what I was expecting, but it was really good.
Yeah, I told you that was stressful as fuck, wasn't it?
Yeah, but like I said, it wasn't in the way that I thought it was going to be stressful.
You thought it was going to be a lot of pew 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 pew.
No, I just thought it was going to be really, really difficult to like clear a name, that I was going to fail horribly and that she was going to hate me.
There's no real missions like that.
Okay.
Like if you're going to fuck shit up, it's going to be pretty obvious. It's going to be all like, do I want to do something that sounds really safe and correct? Or do I want to like shoot the guards?
I want to not sound like that while I'm doing it.
Go ahead.
This bitch.
Alright, let's go feed Ted.
Oh yeah, Ted.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, and you got a ship too, a model.
Yeah, one of the Quarian ships down there at the bottom. I'm still missing one, right above my head. I don't know where that one is. I guess we'll find it eventually.
Yeah.
You had that coming? Yeah, I really did. Let's be honest. I earned that. Mr. Gunek Ishal Esquire? Having consulted with my colleagues at the Citadel, I have the privilege to request for your assistance to transfer large quantities of Prothean technology uncovered at Ilos. Believing those materials to be of hazardous danger, they were locked in quarantine. Even though the tests revealed that the fears were groundless, the quarantine remains in effect until one can pay for a permit to request a reclassification from the Cultural Ministry. Knowing of your interest in Prothean technology, I would be happy to deliver most of it to your hands, keeping less than half for myself. As a Batarian, I cannot engage in Council official activities, but I could transfer the 20,000 credits required to me. But if you could transfer the 20,000 required to me, this exchange, it's a really fancy spam.
Yeah, it really is.
It sounds good until he's all like, if you could just give me 20 grand.
Then I'll make the request on your behalf.
Yeah.
He's a Nigerian prince.
This is Captain Bailey. Hey, Shepard, just wanted to let you know that Drell kid is doing okay. Everything's taken care of legally, and he's doing some work for me, helping me deal with some trash in the wards. Making life better for some of the kids like Mouse. Not perfect, but then what is? Don't know if your Drell and mine are talking. I told him life was too short not to, but I don't know if it took. Good luck.
Cool. Alright, so now we can go try to talk to Thane again.
You want to go talk to your boyfriend?
Yeah, and then obviously we'll talk to Tali as well.
Oh yeah, we definitely should.
Yeah.
Have we done anybody else's loyalty?
No, we did Thane's
Oh, we did
last
Thane's.
time,
Okay,
and that
just
was it.
Thane's and Tali's.
Yeah.